Welcome back into Talking Pittsburgh. In the digest today, we're going to talk about the FACTv update for June, kind of our program schedule, and we go through what our media channel is doing and also the government channel, just to make sure you know how to navigate around our channels. So first, we're going to start right here with the media channel. Of course, you can watch them on these our TV outlets here as Spectrum, AT&T, UVerse, and TDS. So there's your channels there, respectively, for that. First, we're going to go into the media channel. On here is your brush collection schedule. So you can see here all your different dates. And the bold ones are also yard waste also collected during those weeks. So the bolded ones, obviously we're into May. So May 20th through the 24th was the last one. So the next one will be June 10th through the 14th. You can see there's a lot that are given out through the year. Plenty of opportunity to get rid of that yard and brush collection. And also you can see on here, we see other, like the government channel, the cable providers as well, to make sure you're caught up and know how to get to our channels. Next, we're going to talk about the move over and slow down by the Wisconsin DOT. So we always try to publicize any public safety events going on or making sure people are really following the laws around here and everywhere as far as safety concerns. So the move over and slow down program, of course, you can see here an example of what a roadway could look like with an accident in front of you. So you need to be vigilant when driving. Also, we have a nice guide here from the National Weather Service on the differences on your storm ratings here. So no label thunderstorms, no severe thunderstorms expected. You have the marginal, slight, enhanced, moderate, and high. But they say don't take, those marginal and slight, the 1 and 2 there, green and yellow. You got to make sure you take those with a grain of salt because they're still, slight is 1 to 2 tornadoes with reports of strong winds and 1 inch to 2 inch hail potential. So, that's slight. So you think of going above slight, enhanced, moderate, and high. There's a lot more there to get into as far as some severe weather. Also, we have here have multiple ways to receive weather alerts. So this is talking about the weather radio. Always have your NOAA weather radio. Use the internet, smartphone apps, text messages, commercial TV and radio, and of course outdoor sirens. Don't just rely on one method. Have a backup alert methods in the case of unexpected changes such as power outages. And never rely on outdoor sirens alone. So no, they're there for a good reason, but they're not always can be heard. If it's really loud outside, especially with the thunderstorm coming through, you need to be careful there. And you can see on the right side of the screen, also on here for information, that overdue fees as of January 1st of this year, that there are no longer charges in overdue fees. So that's pretty cool. Check out the library for more information on that and what exactly that means. And also, here another one is, do you really know how deep the water is? This is a turn around, don't drown scenario here. So we talk about, you never know how deep the water really is on a roadway. And it only takes 12 inches to move a small car, and only 6 inches to knock someone on their feet. And then, of course, a little higher, 18 to 24, to move a large SUV, vans, and trucks. But to think about it, that's not, it can happen really quick when that water reaches that level across the road, and you really have no idea how deep it is. So use the sign there: when flooded, turn around, don't drown. All right, next we're going to talk about the Comm Channel. Of course, this is our main outlet channel where most of our shows take place. You can find them here at these outlets as well: Spectrum, AT&T, and TDS on their respective channels. And first, we want to let you know about Pittsburgh Morning, which happens Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to noon, Monday through Friday, where we give you an update. We keep you up-to-date news. It's we have Talking Pittsburgh rewinds on there that happen just to keep everything updated and fresh. And we have our Talking Pittsburgh update that runs on the half hour through that time slot as well. So shows to come up in June. Of course, we have Pittsburgh Morning. We have a new local perspective coming. We have Still Standing with Nakaira McCann. New conversation shops. Pittsburgh Fire Rescue Pinning Ceremony. The annual Memorial Day observance, which we just filmed, so that'll get out as soon as we get it edited. A new Inside Business, so episode 4 will be coming out. Everything you wanted to know about a police officer but are afraid to ask, that'll be coming out. That was a forum held here last week, so that was a pretty good forum. That will be airing starting in June. And the 2019 Diversity Summit, we have kind of the main keynote speakers plus a few of the breakout rooms that happened at that summit a couple of Fridays ago. So we'll have those as well. Once we get those all done, we'll have different pieces of that summit and classes. All right. And of course, we're going to move on to the Gov channel, F3. It's also on Spectrum, AT&T, and TDS, of course. And here's where you can find all your meetings. We have 200 plus meetings covered a year. You can watch on live, online, and cable TV, of course. And here's a list, and this isn't even everything, but this is really the main ones. Everything from Finance Committee to Zoning Board of Appeal, of course, your Fitch-Rona EMS commissions, your Committee of the Wholes, everything and anything in between committee. We just had a bike committee meeting this morning, which I believe was the first one of this new committee, or second one. So we're always adding meetings and covering everything for you, and it is available online as well. And this is how you do it. So you can go to our video on demand website, which is found on the pittsburghwi.gov. You can search for any show. You can watch live. You can see what today's schedule look like. And then, of course, you can choose, click on anything there, and watch it at your leisure. And also, we are now on Roku and Apple TV. So you can find us. You have to download the Cablecast ScreenWeave app to either of those devices, the channel to Roku or Apple TV. And then you search for the City of Pittsburgh FACTv logo, or search for us, because there are other stations throughout the country in there. And of course, find us on Facebook. And don't forget, we have this very show, Talking Pittsburgh, Monday through Friday, live here at noon, and then replays at 6 and 10. All right, well, that's enough of me jabbering about us and what we're doing, but we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to have a recap of the memorial observance held yesterday here at the City of Pittsburgh. You're watching Talking Pittsburgh.